Peggy Ashcroft, and this is Gifts of the Dirt Garden. We are out in the wilds off of Wardwell Road, right in the middle of Bainbridge Island. There's 12 acres here. Bart Berg is the owner. 5 of us backpackers were sitting around the fire one night. We came up with the idea of asking Bart if we could maybe grow food for a food bank. So here we are on our second year. We are all sort of backyard gardeners. We've been gifted with many generosities of knowledge, funds, volunteers. It's been an amazing process. We as a group did not have the knowledge to grow a garden on this scale, but the former farmer of this plot was generous with her knowledge and took the time to share with us how to successfully farm 24 90-foot rows of vegetables and flowers. We as a small group did not have the manpower to manage such a large tract of land, and so we asked for help and got it. Generous people from Grace, friends from the community, and friends of those friends loaded wheelbarrows with compost, spread compost, and got down on their knees and planted little seedlings. We rely on the generosity of volunteers for harvesting too, sometimes 4 times a week. In 2021, Gifts of Dirt contributed 2,562 pounds of vegetables and flowers to Helpline House, the local food bank. We decided to grow flowers, so there's about 1/3 of it is flowers for IVC, Island Volunteer Caregivers. We take flowers down to them on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. They have bouquet makers right there at the Congregational Church. We haul in about 12 to 15 buckets of flowers on those days, and they make bouquets for people that just need a little cheer. It's really great. We didn't have the funds for a full-scale garden, so we asked the outreach committee at Grace Episcopal if they would be interested in sponsoring such a project. They responded with an enthusiastic yes, and it is their generosity of funds that provides us with a beautiful greenhouse, potent compost, seeds, and garden supplies. So Grace has been the life force of this whole project. Grace has invited everyone who wants to come and work here, be here. Kathy McCarthy is the queen of tomatoes, and she starts these from seed, gets the starts going at home, and then brings them in and babies them along. I mean, I wish I were a tomato because you'd be getting the best care of the world. So I think there's about 6 different varieties. And then she puts marigolds in here to keep the bugs away, flanked by different peppers, about 3 different kinds of peppers, and that also is a bug deterrent. And then basil, for the same reason, just keeps the tomatoes all happy without bugs. This is just sort of the sanctuary of the garden, as far as I'm concerned. The generosity of Bart Berg is really a key component to the Gifts of Dirt. He rents us the land for a ridiculously low amount and supplies the water for the garden all spring and all summer long, which is, frankly, a lot of water. As we are pleased with the amount of produce and flowers we are able to supply, really the roots of the garden go much deeper. The rich fellowship that is grown here as we work side by side in a common effort to provide food and cheer for our Bainbridge Island community is immeasurable. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone.